Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a family of 1,000 people? Sounds crazy, right? Today we are going to travel back in time to meet a historical figure, which, according to ancient texts, he had exactly that many wives and concubines. We are talking about the legendary King Solomon. According to the Old Testament, King Solomon was not only known for his incredible wisdom, but also for having 700 wives, many of them princesses of neighboring kingdoms, and 300 concubines, 1,000 women in total. This is something we find hard to imagine today, but in that historical context, it had a very different meaning. In ancient times, especially for kings, marriages were not just for love. They were, above all, a political tool. Every marriage with a foreign princess. It was like signing a peace treaty, a strategic alliance to secure the borders, promote trade, and maintain the stability of the kingdom. Solomon inherited a prosperous kingdom from his father, King David. Their goal was to maintain and expand it without conflict. So these unions with Moabite women, Ammonites, Edomites, Sidonians, and Hittites, among others, they created a network of alliances that protected Israel. It was a form of diplomacy that guaranteed decades of peace and prosperity, allowing the construction of the famous Temple of Jerusalem and other major projects. But of course, managing such a large harem presented its own challenges. Se necesitaba una organización impresionante para gestionar las residencias, the nutrition and needs of so many women and their entourages. In addition, these women brought with them their own cultures, languages, and, most controversially, their own religions. And this is where the story takes a turn. The texts relate that in his old age, Solomon, influenced by his foreign wives, began to build altars for their gods and to participate in their rituals. This was seen as an act that distanced him from his faith and, according to the biblical narrative, was the cause of the future division of his kingdom. His great political strength, their marriages, it also became his spiritual weakness. The story of Solomon's 1,000 wives and concubines. It is much more than just a curious fact. It is a fascinating reflection of politics, diplomacy, and the cultural complexities of the time. It teaches us that decisions, even those who seem wisest, can have unexpected consequences. What do you think of this incredible story? Leave me your opinion in the comments.